Today we'll be showing you how to do multi-step equations with Mia and Anaya!
Vocabulary you should know before starting this video is how to distribute, what variables are, and how to do substitution. Math is lit!
Step 1 for solving multi-step equations is to make sure that you can distribute if you need to.
Step 2 is to combine like terms and make sure to not cross over the equal sign when doing that.
Step 3 is to get all the variables to be on the same side, and to do this you have to use inverse operation.
Step 4 is to get the constant on the other side of the equal sign by either adding or subtracting.
Step 5 is to solve for the equal sign.
Step 6 is to solve for the variables and make sure you check your work. So since the 4 and the n have the same variable, you're going to want to subtract those together, which will give you 2n, and then bring down the whole problem so you don't get confused. And then you do divide 2 by itself to cross cancel it out, and then divide 4 by 2, and then n equals 2. Example 2. Okay, the first step in this equation is to box the x and the negative 5x because they're like terms and they have the same variable. So then you're going to want to rewrite it all out to get x take away negative 5x, and then that equals negative 4x, and then you want to bring down the rest of the problem so it's not confusing. So then that's 3 take away negative 4x plus 3, and then after you're going to do the opposite inverse operation to cross over the equal sign, and then that gets you 3 minus 3, which crosses out to 0, and then the answer is 0. So the first step in this problem is to distribute throughout the whole parentheses, and so then you multiply a negative 3 times 1, which gives you negative 3, and then you multiply negative 3 times negative 6r, which will give you negative 18r, and then you want to bring down the rest of the problem so you don't get confused, and then do the opposite inverse operation of the 3 because you're going across the equal sign, and then so that's 14 plus 3, which will give you 17, and then you do the opposite inverse operation of the r to get that across the equal sign, and then you do negative 18 plus r gives you negative 17, and then you're going to divide negative 17 by negative 17 and cross it out and then bring it over to the other side. Then that is r equals -1.
So that's all for today, learning math equations with Mia and Anaya.
Yeah. So,
Deuces.
hope this helps you in multi-step equations.
If it did,
And math was lit. Have fun.
We out.
Deuces, we out.